Well, actually, I was doing a coastal paddle from Keno Bay down to San Carlos. One of the places we stopped, halfway down, about third night, was here at Estuary Tastioto, and I was just blown away by the waterfowl. I could not believe what I was seeing. It was the first time I had ever seen white pelicans. I'd seen brown pelicans all over the place, but white pelicans. And then you came in here and looked around, and there was so much else to see, so much else to discover. There were all sorts of different species of waterfowl, and I just said, oh man, I got to come back here.
The first time we've ever driven this far down into Mexico, so I think the whole experience of, you know, coming to Mexico with our vehicle, with boats and all this camping gear, and, you know, kind of going with a group of people, which is really not like a professional tour. We're just out here, you know, kind of winging it a little bit.
Yes, the reddish egret. That's one of those Mexican species that I come down here for. They have the beautiful head and neck and into the breast area that they have beautiful magenta, dark magenta and reddish, almost maroon color. But they do have a different way of hunting than, let's say, the great blues do. Instead of just being stationary and waiting for the fish to go by, they actually tried to herd the fish into where they are by spreading their wings and kind of lightly dancing and trying to get the fish to come up for them and kind of, you know, go around, and so that they can catch those fish. And another way of adaptation for birds over hundreds of years.
I dumped my kayak in the ocean today.
It's very brave of you.
So I went out to practice going through the wake or through the waves, and I got out okay, and that was actually easier than what I thought it was going to be. So then I turned my boat around and came back in, and a wave hit me from the side and dumped me over. It's pretty thrilling.
I just like the warm weather and the beautiful sea and the birds, although I don't know that much about the birds. But I come because Norma and John, a lot of my friends on the trip, learn a lot. Like those oyster catchers over there. They hang out. They leave and they come back. That's their territory.
Blue sky, starry night sky, things that glow in the dark at night. All kinds of things you don't see at home.
And down here, south of the border, they have different species of herons and egrets that you don't see north of the border. So, and they come in different colors, different varieties, and also not only the egrets and the herons, but also many of the other type of shorebirds.
I'm having a great time. I just can't imagine a more beautiful place to be.
What do you like about it?
Oh, well, first of all, the weather has been very cooperative. It's not too hot or too cold. Nice breeze.
Okay, my favorite bird is the brown pelican out in the ocean. They are so big to start with, but for being such a big bird, a large bird, they are extremely graceful. When you watch these pelicans in a line, they fly so close to the water when they're spreading their wings out. They're not flapping, they're just gliding, and they're coming down all in a row. They come within a centimeter of the water without actually touching their feathers on the water.
Wow.
And they just go for hundreds and hundreds of meters for doing it.
Well, I brought my camera with because, you know, it's a good break from work. Getting out here because I can do my own types of photography, which are more involved with nature and all the wildlife.
What I really liked about the trip is all the wildlife, and just to also see the culture of the people that live along the coastline. There's these little fishing villages. You see how hard the people work at fishing to make a living, but they look like they're really happy. They may not have all the things that we have, but they look like they're pretty happy. and also I'm getting some courage in the ocean. So that's a big thing for me, is to have a little courage going through the waves.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Living the dream. Living the dream.
Gotta have your Hawaiian shirt.
Oh yeah.
Gotta have your coffee mug.
Oh yeah. Let me
Tiny
zoom in a
ships
little
were
bit.
tossed.
Oh yeah.
That's for the
That's funny.
courage of the fearless crews. The kayaks would have been lost.
Ooh.
So it's kind of nice to not have everything scripted. And Sue's right, you know, you're in an ocean environment. This isn't a lake, and things can go wrong, as we found out this afternoon. And it's just been a lot of fun, and it's just super relaxing. It's a gorgeous place.